Hello people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abie Kamara, and on this channel we focus on our 3 P's, our peace, our passion, profit, and also how to balance all of that while being a busy mom. So now 2020 is just around the corner. It is now officially December, and this is the time of year where everybody's like, okay, I gotta get myself right. I gotta get my plans together, get myself together for the new year. New year, new me, all of that, right? And if you are in that boat, you've probably thought about making a vision board, but maybe you might not know where to start, or you want a different fun way of making a vision board. Well, my friends, today I'm going to show you 5 different ways of how you can make your 2020 vision board. So if you are interested in learning new ways of making your vision board and also making it visually appealing and easily accessible to you, stick around. Okay, so let's get into the 5 different ways of making a vision board that I'm going to share with you today. So the first way, of course, is the traditional vision board. I made my first vision board, I believe the year was either 2011 or 2012. And I made it the traditional way that most people know, which is using like a cork board. You know, I found all the things I wanted, my dream house, my dream car, and posted it on there. And that is a way that you can do it as well. Not the way I'm doing my vision board this year, but all you need to do is, you know, you can go to Walmart or Target. You just get a cork board. Actually, I'll show you my vision board from a couple years ago. I got a small cork board from IKEA. You can go through magazines and find what you want and put on there, or you can print out the pictures, which I'll go over a little bit more. But that is the traditional way of making a vision board. So that's way number 1. Now the second option, which is what I'm going to try this year, is making like a vision board in a frame. You just go to the store and you can just buy a frame, you know, the size that you want. I actually went to Walmart and I bought a 14 by 18 picture frame, and I also bought a 12 by 16 picture frame. One was black, one was white. I ended up going with the white one because it looked better with my office area that I want to hang it. And so what you do is you create your vision board. You can do the same thing if you want to use magazine pictures, if you want to print out your own pictures, you put it in there, and then so once you actually put it in the frame, it just looks better when you hang it up. So I'll show you how I make mine, because that's the option I'm going to go with. So now option number 3. Now this is a very different way of making it. This is how I made my vision board for 2019. And it is a vision video. It's really fun. So when you make the vision video, you just make like a quick 1 to 3 minute video, maybe not even 3 minutes, but 1 to 2 minute video. And you can do that using PowerPoint or Google Slides, and you just make slides of the categories that you want, the pictures you want, what you want to achieve, and you can turn it into a video using those same programs. Once you make the video, you can add your favorite song or a song that makes you feel pumped up, and you put that on the video, and now you have a video that you can wake up in the morning and you can actually watch it, or you can watch it whenever you feel like you are down or need to get a little bit more motivation. And I actually enjoy that, and maybe I'll share like a clip of what my vision video was for 2019. Option number 4, this is how I made my vision board for 2015 through 2017. No, for 2015, 2016, and I believe 2017. But what I did was I made it as a Pinterest board. And if you are familiar with Pinterest, you get to create different boards and you just pin pictures on there that you want. And so for me, it was easy for me to access my vision board on the go. So I just created my, vision board, whatever the year is, and then I put, different pictures of what I want to achieve or what I want to feel or what I want my life to be like. And so whenever I needed to, I would just open up Pinterest, go to that board, slide through. And that would remind me what I am trying to achieve. And then the 5th way, and this is a way I have not tried before, but it's something that I thought was interesting. They actually have vision board apps, and I'll link some of them below. But you can, download these apps. Most of them that I found were free, and you can use them if you don't want to use like an app like Pinterest, which is, kind of, to me, is like a vision board app as well. Because whenever you have a vision for something, you can go to Pinterest, create that board, and do that. So I'll link those apps below, but those are the 5 different ways. But now I'm going to go ahead and get into how I'm making my 2020 vision board, what I have on it. But before we get into that, I just want to go over some best practices that I've learned before making a vision board. So what I've done wrong in the past and what I'm going to do different this year. The first thing is to just focus on what you can achieve that year. You know, you want a dream house. If you were not planning on buying that house next year, then maybe don't put that on your 2020 vision board. You know, maybe put it in the year that you want to achieve that. So to keep it simple, just post and keep it achievable. Just put the things that you want to accomplish in 2020 or that specific year. Also, what I've done with all of my vision boards in the past and what I will do this year is I usually have categories, and it's just easier for me to follow along. So choose like your main categories, the words that you want to focus on, and then paste those categories on your vision board, whether you're using an app or you're using the picture frame or the traditional corkboard way or the video. Just go ahead and choose your categories and then have the pictures under it or have it following. Now, one final thing I would recommend is that you just keep it simple and achievable. Don't post the $5 million house that you may not be able to achieve in 2020. Post what you feel like you can really accomplish. So at the end of the year, when you review that vision board, you know that you accomplished some things and you're not constantly looking at that, oh, I didn't get that house, I didn't get that house. You know, keep it simple, keep it achievable. All right, it's time to put together the vision board, and what I'm doing right now is I'm going to print out the visuals for it that I put together on Canva. What I did was I know the frame that I bought was a 18 by 14 or 14 by 18 frame. I created that in Canva, and then so that way I can kind of map out where I want things to go and the size of things. And once I had that done, I went ahead and just created an 8 by 10 document. And then I copied everything onto the 8 by 10 so I could print it out in like a PDF. I hope that makes sense. If you want a tutorial on how to use Canva to do something like that, let me know, because that's, going to be way too long for this video. So these are the things I plan to have on my vision board. My categories, my being consistent, quotes, pictures. So and then I have some actual like photos that I'm gonna put on there that I already had printed. So for my 2020 vision board, I am doing the picture frame idea just because I want to post it in my new remodeled office area, which I'll do an office tour for. So stick around for that video. So I'm choosing similar, when you see my old vision board, you'll see I'm choosing similar things. I want to focus on faith, family, and finance. And that was what was in my vision board that I created in 2018. So I'm going to keep that rolling because that was also what I put in my vision video for 2019. So it is important for me. Those are the 3 things that are important to me, and I actually got that from my church. So those are my categories. And then the main word that I'm choosing for 2020 that I'm also including on there is consistency. And when you create your vision board, you need to know yourself and know what you need to focus on. And for me, I know I change my mind a lot. I have all these different new ideas. There's so much going on in my head, but I want to choose just a few things and I want to be consistent with those things. So that is my main goal for 2020, to be consistent in everything. So those are my 4 categories. And then so at the top of my vision board, I have my business. So my Simply Up marketing, and then Simply Bossing Up, which is the networking group that I want to create. Those are the things that I want to focus on in 2020. So I'm putting those at the top, and you'll see I have a picture of 2 women hugging because for Simply Bossing Up, I am trying to create a female entrepreneurship mompreneur network where we help each other. We just lift each other up instead of, competing against each other. So I have those at the top. Under my faith category, I have a couple of quotes, and these are actually quotes from the Bible. So for my 2018 vision board, I had the same idea. Under faith, I had a religious quote, and that quote was about being strong and courageous, and it did help me out being able to read that every day and just remembering I can make it through whatever I'm going through. So for this year, for 2020, the quotes that I am including in the vision board, the first one is, God is within her, she will not fail. And there's other versions of this. It could also be, she will not fall, but I'm using, God is within her, she will not fail. And then the second quote that I'm going to use is, she's clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So those are the quotes that are important to me and that I will include in the faith section. And in the family section, of course, I'm going to include pictures of my baby boo, Kai. He is very important to me. He is my why. He's the reason why I do everything I do. So I want to see, I already have pictures of him behind me, but he is important to put on my vision board because I want to provide the most for him and give him the best life I could give him. All right, so the next section of my vision board is the finance section, which is a very important section and cannot be missed. The main thing I want to focus on is paying down my debt, paying off my student loans. And that is important to me because I'll just feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders if I can just get that out of the way and gone. So that is, I have a picture about no debt on there. Also, I want to be able to purchase a new car, and so I'm hoping by the end of 2020 I can do that. And my dream car is the BMW X5, and I want that just because I'm used to having an SUV now and I like the space. And I had a BMW before and I love the way it drove, and I just want to continue with it. I want a BMW again, so hopefully I can get that back. Also, I want to buy a new laptop. I have my Mac laptop right now that works well, but I want something new that I can easily carry around. And the last section is the consistency section, which is my main word for 2020. And actually in the middle of my vision board, I have 2020, the year of 10K. The reason why is because I have 3 things that I want to achieve 10K in. One, my YouTube channel, I'm hoping to grow it to be big enough to where I reach 10K. So that's 10K subscribers. And then for my Instagram, for specifically Simply Bossing Up, the network of women, I would love to grow that to 10K. If I could, that would be awesome. 10,000 women, 10,000 female entrepreneurs, mompreneurs that want to support each other. That is my goal. And then also by the end of 2020, I want to be able to have consistent income of 10,000 a month. I am speaking it now because I'm speaking it into existence. So that is my goal, my 2020 year of 10K. 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, 10,000 followers for Simply Bossing Up on Instagram, and $10,000 a month in income. So that is my vision board. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. And I have more videos, more content coming up about how to balance being a mom and being an entrepreneur at the same time. So I will catch you all next time. Bye.